There's something quiet, almost sacred, about putting pen to paper. In a world where most of our thoughts are typed, tapped, or dictated, handwriting feels slower, more intentional, more personal. And while it may seem like a simple, even outdated practice, research is now showing that handwriting is actually doing something much deeper, not just helping us write, but helping us think, remember, and even process life more meaningfully. In this video, I want to gently explore why handwriting still matters, and what happens in our minds and bodies when we choose to write by hand. Hello, I'm Karina with Inspire Paper Designs, and today I would like to share with you the benefits of handwriting. I am working in my traveler's journal here. I like to include embellishments with my writing, mostly in the form of stickers and stenciling. As you follow along in the video, you will notice my personal process of journaling starts with laying down my embellishments first. I find the process of journaling easier when I do this. I find that if I try writing first, that I forget to leave myself space for adding stickers and stenciling and stuff. So if I lay down my embellishments, all my stickers and that sort of thing first, then I have left room for it. So, and then I can add a little bit more personal design process to the page as well, because there is a design process when you're actually laying down your stickers. And so when you do that, it creates natural little coves and places for you to do your writing. And it's actually quite a very nice fit. So if I do most of my embellishments first and then my handwriting next, in the end, I will come back, you see in this video, and where I have a few extra open spaces, I'll come back with a few more finishing embellishments just to finish up those areas. This is just my personal preference. If you are someone who has been journaling for a while, you can follow along with me to change things up for yourself, see what you think of it, or you can carry on with your already established methods. If you are new to journaling, I invite you to follow along to help you to get into the flow of it. So what about the benefits of handwriting? When you write something by hand, your brain is doing far more than forming letters. It is coordinating movement, touch, visual processing, and language, all at the same time. In fact, studies using brain imaging show that handwriting activates a much broader network of brain regions than typing does. This includes areas responsible for memory, sensory processing, motor control, and even higher level thinking, where typing, by contrast, tends to involve more repetitive automatic movements, which leads to less cognitive engagement. So when you slow down and write by hand, you are actually inviting your brain to become more fully engaged. One of the most well-documented benefits of handwriting is its effect on memory. When we write by hand, we are forced to slow down, to process information, and to make choices about what to write, and choices about what matters that you're writing. Research consistently shows that people remember information better when they write it by hand rather than type it. This is because handwriting creates a deeper connection between the movement of your hand, the shape of the letters, and the meaning of the words. Your brain is not just recording information, it is actively encoding it. Studies also show that handwriting increases activity across brain regions that are associated with memory formation and learning. So when you write something down, you are much more likely to understand it and to remember it. And recent neuroscience research has revealed something even more fascinating. When people write by hand, their brains show increased connectivity, meaning different regions of the brain are communicating more actively with each other. These connections are especially strong in areas linked to learning, to memory, and to sensory integration. In contrast, typing does not produce the same level of connectivity. You could think of handwriting as a kind of full brain exercise where multiple systems are working together in harmony. And over time, this kind of activity supports what's called neuroplasticity, which is your brain's ability to form and strengthen connections. There's also something uniquely freeing about writing by hand. Unlike typing, which tends to be linear and structured, handwriting allows for pauses, changes, sketching, and flowing thoughts. And research suggests that handwriting engages brain areas associated with creativity and critical thinking more than typing does. This may be because handwriting is less rigid. It's more personal and more connected to how we naturally think. When you write by hand, you are not just recording ideas, you're often discovering them. And handwriting also supports emotional processing. Beyond the cognitive benefits, handwriting also has a quieter, more personal effect. Because it is slower, it creates space. Space to reflect, to notice, and to feel. It slows you right down. And in this fast-paced world that we're living in, it's absolutely essential. You find more and more people struggling with anxiety attacks. They're stricken with fear and worry all the time. Or they're just rushed. They're not finding time to slow down, and life is controlling them rather than them controlling life. And I find journaling very personally a very powerful means of slowing down, getting in touch with yourself, so that you do have a space of time to reflect. You have to notice things about yourself, about what's going on with you personally or your situations. I often, with my journaling, pray, because that slow time of reflection just invites prayer. It naturally invites the Lord right in, where you start talking to Him about what you're writing, what you're reflecting on, what you're noticing, how you're feeling, how things are affecting you. And so oftentimes, and I'll write my prayers right out with my journaling. A lot of times, right during that quiet time, He'll say some things to me. He'll bring something out. He'll point something out to me that He wants me to see. And so this space of journaling time just opens up these healthy avenues for a person. Journaling has been known to improve your mood. Many people find that handwriting or writing things by hand helps them to process emotions, like I was talking about earlier, to help you to reduce stress and to feel more grounded. There is something about the physical act of writing, the movement, the rhythm, the contact with paper, that slows us down and brings us back into the present moment. It is also known that handwriting may support long-term brain health. There is also growing interest in how handwriting may support the brain over time, because handwriting engages so many systems at once. It is considered a cognitively demanding activity. And activities like this are known to help keep the brain active and adaptable. Another thing to note, just on like a side thing that I just thought of, is that writing keeps you producing rather than consuming. And that also serves for a healthier brain. Some researchers suggest that regular handwriting may help stimulate ongoing brain function and mental sharpness, especially as we age. It's a simple practice, but one that gently exercises the mind. So in a world that is constantly moving faster, handwriting invites us to slow down, to think more deeply, to remember more clearly, and to create more freely. And all of those processes are producing something. You're not consuming something, you're producing something. It connects the mind, the body, and the page in a way that technology often cannot. And perhaps that's why it feels different. Not just useful, but meaningful. So whether you are journaling, writing a note, or simply putting thoughts onto paper, you're doing more than writing. you're engaging your mind and creating space for something deeper. And I hope that this is something that you're drawn to. The stuff that you see me using in the video are from digital files that I sell in my Etsy shop. And if you're interested in them, I invite you to check out the links in the description below. It'll take you to my Etsy shop, and you can have a look around. All the pages are from my Abiding Love series. And there would be a link in the video that comes up, but if it doesn't show, it's definitely in my description on an actual flip through of the journal that you're looking at that I'm just finishing up with there. So I have tutorials on how to create that in my YouTube channel there. So I invite you to check that out as well. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.